every hour. 哇，凶。Every hour, just observe your breath for 3 counts. Yeah. If you can, meditate for 1 minute every hour. Yeah. If you think about it, right, every hour, if you just meditate 1 minute, let's say you do it for the next 12 hours, that's just 12 minutes. Huh? Only 12 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Uh, uh, the aim is, while we do our morning sitting, throughout the day to try to bring about some level of awareness. Yeah. Some level of awareness, so that your awareness doesn't drift off too far. Oh, yeah. That if you can do this consistently over time, then your your mind easily, if you want to enter a state of concentration of samadhi, easy to enter. Oh, a very simple exercise. Can do it. Mm. Uh, I should uh, I ever share with students, in particular volunteers, this thing. Um, sometimes volunteers, they are very helpful, but sometimes to their own detriment. Sifu could be wrong also. Uh, but sometimes volunteers forget why they volunteer. What do I mean by that? They are very focused on volunteering. So they forget that the volunteering is meant to help people learn Dhamma. What do I mean by that? When I was in US, one of the senior monks from Taiwan, every time he see me, he will say, 自行法师啊，要度众生啊. Yeah. So basically saying, 自行法师啊, you need to liberate sentient beings. So every time he say that, I will like, Amitofo, Amitofo. Then one day when he said that, I was quite like, stop telling me to do that. Yeah. It may seem strange. Why would Sifu be like ticked off by that? Because the thing is that when I first ordained, right, my interest was not the Bodhisattva path. Yeah. I was not interested to attain Buddhahood, practice Bodhisattva path, and so on. I was just interested in attaining Arahanthood for myself. Yeah. I just want to go and experience what the Buddha experienced. That's it. I have no other ambition. This is whatever I'm doing for the past 10 over years is incidental, accidental sometimes. But so, and especially when I was there, right? Yesterday I told you how sometimes I get frustrated. Then, so in that context, right? In the initial few months or 1 or 2 years, I didn't feel good about Mahayana, even though I was ordained in the Mahayana tradition. So can you imagine, like everybody Mahayana, then I'm the only one who like, you know, but there are parts of the teaching that I connect with. That's why I still continue and stay there. So when this senior monk on, 要度众生 must liberate sentient beings, I'm like, fed up. Who say I want to liberate sentient beings? I never say I want to be a Bodhisattva. I never say I'm Mahayana. Then, like all the time when he tell me, he tell me in a very, very friendly. Then when I say that, right, his face turned serious, not angry, serious, and he said, 你也是众生啊. Then he turned around and he go. I'm like, like those Zen story, it's the Zen moment. Then it occurred to me that, oh, all the while he was telling me to liberate myself. And I thought he's telling me to go and liberate the whole world. So um, sometimes volunteers forget that they are also a participant, first and foremost. You know, that volunteers, I'm also a volunteer, We are all volunteers. Whether you are the volunteer doing helping to set things up, or you're the volunteer practicing. All of you wake up in the morning and turn on your computer voluntarily, right? Yeah. But more importantly, while some of us volunteer to sort of so-called do volunteer work, we are first and foremost not volunteers. We are first and foremost participants. Participants in what? In the path towards enlightenment. We are participants in the practice of Dhamma. So I often tell volunteers this. If you fail to volunteer for whatever reasons, maybe you are sick, your work is busy, your family needs you, I don't know, you are in a bad mood, it's okay, or maybe you are not able to do it because of technical issue, it's okay. We can find someone to replace you. No one is irreplaceable. Wow, this Sifu is so corporate one. Huh? That's what HR tell people, right? No one is irreplaceable. Huh? Sifu is so heartless one. People volunteer and then he tell people, no one is irreplaceable. In the corporate world, it's really said out of heartlessness. But I like to think that when I say it, it's out of realism. Yeah, realistically, we are part of the conditions, and we're not so unique. Even Buddha is not irreplaceable. What if he's irreplaceable, the next Buddha cannot arise, right? And the fact that he can arise, it means that the previous Buddha is replaceable. What? Even Buddha don't think that they are irreplaceable. Why should we think we are irreplaceable? Number one. Number two, even more importantly, I tell the volunteers, while you are replaceable in volunteer work, you are irreplaceable in Dharma learning. If you don't turn up to do your practice, be it meditation, attend Dharma class, or do community service, or do the various paramitas, I cannot find someone to say, oh, today now you are busy with work, so I find someone to do practice for you. I cannot, no. This is one thing no one can do, no. So keep this in mind. Yeah, especially volunteers. Don't end up thinking that your whole purpose being in the group, whether it's this group or the other programs, that your sole purpose is to turn up to do volunteer work. Yeah, if you think in that way, then you're missing the whole point of volunteering. Yeah, then you're missing the whole point. Oh, yeah, because yeah, you're missing the whole point. Okay. So have a meditative day ahead. Metaphor.